Hey everybody, so we are actually here today at ClickBank. Some of you guys are wondering like what companies has 100,000 successful sales funnels? And so the company is ClickBank. They're actually here in Boise, Idaho, which is kind of fun for us. We have a chance to come hang out with them. And they have a really cool business model where they help people to sell their digital products. And they sell everything from weight loss to gardening to how to make your own chicken coop in your own backyard. I know it sounds weird, but they've got everything. In fact, they've been doing this now for well over a decade, and they have over 100,000 successful sales funnels inside of their marketplace, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna have these guys kind of show you, first off, what are the most successful sales funnels, then how can you guess? How do you know how much money some of these things are making? So that's the game plan, so come on in. All right, so we're here right now inside of ClickBank, and I'm excited to bring you guys here. And I'm here with my actual account rep, Spencer, and he's going to show you guys some cool stuff. And thanks again for having us here. And everyone's here working, so we're going to be kind of quiet. But what we're going to do, again, the two questions that I wanted to kind of ask Spencer was, first off, like how do we find a good funnel? First off, and then second off is how we actually know how much money these guys are making. So I love if you kind of show us inside of ClickBank how we can go through and mine through all those 100,000 successful sales funnels and find the goal.
Definitely. So the first thing you need to do is come here first just to clickbank.com and come up top to our marketplace link. This is where all of our products are pretty much displayed, and you're going to find them and how they work. So if we come here, the left-hand side will show you different categories and niches of products, and you can sort by whatever one you're doing a product or funnel in.
And they got stuff on everything. If you look at this, you got arts, entertainment, bedding, business, computers, cooking, wine, food, like any market that you're in or you want to be in. And this is a big key. A lot of people like come and like, I don't really know what I want to do. Well, come here and see what other people are doing, that what's working. It's like, man, I love cooking. Maybe I should be in the food niche, or maybe I should, launch a green product. Gives you a good idea for like product ideas as well.
Definitely, and anything you're passionate about, you can come see if it's something that's been tested or proven. If there's something already selling on it. I'm a big sports guy. I love sports. So if we check out, some of the sports products, we can see, okay, one of the top ones is a vertical jump training. Vertical jump training products, we've seen lots of those on ClickBank, and they sell very, very well. So I can say, okay, here's a top one doing good. Martial arts products and sports, and you can break it down even further if you want, what type of sport or what type of thing, or let's go to arts and entertainment. We've got some pretty cool like singing method. You want to teach people how to sing, just different funnels, different products that are doing well.
Piano.
Yeah,
all sorts of
one of the biggest categories in I think in ClickBank and outside of ClickBank that we see a lot is health and fitness. And just to give you perspective, ClickBank today is about 50% health and fitness products being sold on ClickBank are health and fitness products. And so it's cool to always check out what's at the top here.
How does this ranking, like how does the ranking system work in the marketplace? How do we know that these are actually good funnels?
So by default, we rank by popularity, which you can see right here. And this is a mixture of performance, sales performance, refund rates, conversion rates. It's all summed up through an algorithm and displayed in popularity. So if it's the most popular, it's performing the best. And typically, if you're on the top of the marketplace in a category, you're doing several tens of thousands of dollars a day in that product. Our top performers that reach our platinum level, all of them are doing a minimum of $300,000 a year, and that's minimum. So these guys, to reach our top leaderboard, you've got to be doing tens of thousands a day to be at the top, and all of them are on this level.
Very cool. So that's my biggest way. People always ask, well, how do I know if they're making any money? And this is my number one way, is if they're listed in the top of ClickBank, they are. I had a friend a little while ago who made it to number one. When he was number one, they were doing almost $50,000 a day, which is nuts. I don't know. You guys probably see it all the time. For me, I'm like, man, like that makes my little sales funnels look like I got training wheels on. Which is kind of cool. Now,
and so you can break it down by category. If you really want to see overall top ClickBank products, you just go here and hit enter, and this will rank by popularity for all products.
Oh, and the whole thing?
And
I didn't know that.
Not dependent of category. And so then you can see, okay, probably anything on the top 10 pages here is very successful. Tens of thousands a day.
Most of them are like fat,
a lot of them,
fat, weight loss, diabetes, things like that. Yep. So one other trick, and this is like my top secret trick that nobody ever talks about. So this is my other way that I find out how much money people are making. And it's kind of sneaky, but it works. So most employees are really proud of their company and their boss and how much money they're making, right? So like I will literally pick up the phone and dial the secretary, and I'm like, hey, this is amazing. You guys are selling a ton. Like, how many of these things do you sell a day? And 9 times out of 10, the secretary will be like, we ship about 3,000 units a day. And I do the math real quick. I'm like, whoa. And so that's like the other way. So I usually look for here, or I just call the company up. And most of the time that you ask them, they just tell you. And it's kind of fun. So, all right. So what I want to do is I keep talking about funnel hacking with these guys. I want to funnel hack something with you. You up for that right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I want you to pick anyone. I don't even care. Should we pick the number one?
Let's do it.
I've never seen this offer before, so this is new for me. It used to always be Venus Factor for a long time, but this one's beaten, it looks like. So we're going to click on that and see what it looks like. Wes is going to be here selling us something. So I'll make this video a little bigger. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing when I'm funnel hacking is I'm looking at like what are they doing and how are they doing it. So I'm going to kind of sketch this out here while we're watching. So the homepage, they've got a page, they've got a background image, which again I'm going to show you guys here in a minute with ClickFunnels how easy it is to model. So they got a background image. There's a table here in the middle with a video in it. So they've got a video here. Okay, so then after the video played, then it took us to this order form right here. So we know that the price point they have proven works. Obviously, if they're number one, they're probably making, who knows, 100 grand a day maybe. They're making insane amounts of money. And their for-under offer is $37. So if I know that I'm funnel hacking this, I know that they've proven this price works, I'm probably going to make a $37 product as well. All right, so now I'm going to do what every good entrepreneur has to become good at doing. I'm drilling this in your head over and over and over again. You got to pull your wallet out of your pocket, open it up, pull your credit card out, and we are going to buy this right now. And I want to see behind the scenes. I want to see what's actually happening and what's making this offer work. So let's go buy it right now. All right, credit card's in. Funnel hack process has begun. We're clicking pay now. Let's see what happens. This is where I get my entire education in marketing. Boom, so we're taking, oh, that was cool. That was a cool process. Okay, so I go for my $37 thing over here. Now we have our first upsell. So this upsell, if you look at the page, they've got a headline right here at the top. There's a product shot image over here. And they've got their order box right here. The price they're selling it for is $57 for the upsell. And then they've got kind of like more explanations of what's in the product down here. So they got more of a sales there down here, and then there's another add to cart button down below. So this is kind of cool the way they've set up their sales letter and sales funnel.
Well, you'll receive a notice confirming we cancel.
All right, so we get $57 for this. So I'm going to say yes, but I want to see what happens next. Like, what are they going to sell me after they sell me this? Click on add this to my order.
No
That's kind of cool.
Anything else I may assist?
All right, now it takes me to the next offer. See step 1, step 2. So now my next upsell is going to be $197 for
So I'm just going to say
this product. I look at the layout. I look at if I was actually funnel hacking this for my own products, I would say like, what's the product? What is it? Like, why are they selling that as the upsell? Like, I want to learn everything behind it because that's going to be a big part of how I'm going to create my products and create my services in the future. Learning how they kind of did theirs. The next upsell is $197.
All right. No problem.
Okay, so I'm going to buy that right here.
Have a nice day.
Add it to my order.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, now I'm down to the last page, this final order step. I'm qualified 80% discount on their other thing. I come down here. This is another product here. My Gary's product. So now I got a special offer for $9. So I come down here and it might not be last, but one of the last is going to be a $9 offer. It's kind of a long form sales letter to sell that.
If I may get that, I'll be happy to.
If I add that to my order as well, now I can see exactly what I bought. So I got a $39 thing I bought, $208, $9, and $60. So I spent all that right there, and I click OK. And there you go. So there's the end.
And is this under for $49 even?
Okay. So what's cool about that is now I kind of sketched this out, right? I've got a $37 product, a $57 product, a $197 product, a $9 product in the end. So those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages in their sales funnel are making them. We don't know how much. Spencer probably can figure it out, but he can't tell me. But they're making a lot, and so now that I know that, let's say if I wanted to make a weight loss product, I now have a blueprint. Like this is what I need to go and create if I'm going to be successful with it, right? And so for me, it's always about like seeing what other people are doing and then creating a blueprint just like this. Now, if I was doing this for real, I would go a lot deeper. I would look at again. For $37, what are people getting? Like what's included in that product? Is it like 5 videos and an ebook, or what is it? Because I want to know. This is what's been proven to work is when you're selling people this kind of things. I would make again something similar. I wouldn't copy it. We talked a lot about that, but I would model the concept of how they're delivering what they're delivering. Because you guys have proven this works. Okay, my guess is on the low end, they're probably making at least 50 grand a day. On the high end, I've seen people make hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. Not a week, not a month, not a year, a day. So we don't know what that is, but somewhere in there. So it's worth studying. It's worth the $209 investment that I had to pay to get this blueprint if I was going into that market. Does that make sense? So for you, the first kind of goal here is to figure out what's working in the market either you're in or the market you want to be in, and then go and funnel hack something, purchase the product, see behind the scenes of what they're doing, and now I've got a blueprint that I can actually work off of. All right, so first up, I want to thank you so much for showing us that, and I hope that it gave you guys an idea. First off, if you don't have a business yet, like here's how you find great ideas for companies and products to sell that you can model and have huge success. And if you do have a company right now, this is an amazing place to find sales funnels that are currently making $20, $30, $50, $100,000 a day. Look at the structure of those, and I promise you can learn things you can model for your company as well. So that was kind of, I think that was really, really cool. Now what I want to do is we're actually gonna go downstairs in the basement here. They've got one of the coolest conference rooms I've ever seen, and I'm actually gonna show you guys behind the scenes of my book funnel. So we're gonna funnel hack it live. I'm gonna let you guys see the whole thing, so that way you don't have to buy the book if you don't want to. I think you probably should, but I'm gonna do it anyway so you can see the whole process and what we did and why I did it, and then show you how we took this exact same funnel and we plugged in Tony's videos into it and did it with Dave's videos, and how you can do it with yours as well. So again, after you see that, then you're gonna have a chance to get that funnel for free. It'll be our gift to you, which is kind of exciting. And then I'm gonna show you guys the next step, which is now that we've got the funnel, kind of the blueprint, we got it mapped out, how do we take this and actually turn it now into a sales funnel? And that's kind of my favorite part. So that's the game plan now. So let's head on downstairs and I'll show you guys my book funnel. All right, so we are now down here in the conference room at ClickBank. I appreciate them letting us come down here. And during this time, what I want to do is I want to actually map out my book funnel. So some of you guys may think, hey Russell, that's cool. You sold a book, you sold 26,000 copies in a month, but how did you do it and why did you do it that way? So first off, I want to say that I didn't just pull this off the top of my head. Before I launched my book, I went through and I probably funnel hacked at least 25 to 30 different people who were selling books online to see how they were doing it, what they were doing, what was their process and what was working, and just got a whole bunch of different ideas from that before I ever sat down and started building inside of ClickFunnels. And so what I want to do is I want to walk you through the process I did for this, because this funnel, which by the way I'm giving for you for free, as you know, you'll have this funnel, but I want you to understand the concept behind it, because if you understand why we did what we did, it'll make it a lot more powerful. Because after you understand that, you can see why we were able to take this funnel, this process we built out for this book, and we were able to go then, and we were working with Tony Robbins, we were able to take his book and plug it in with his videos, his things, but plug it into the exact same type of a funnel. And then the exact same thing, we started doing it with Dave Asprey and everybody else. And so that's kind of the core concept I want you to understand, is that this funnel's been proven. We have designed and developed it. We're giving it to you so you can funnel hack it, you can take it, and you can use it inside of your company. So let me come over to the whiteboard and I'm gonna kind of map this out. Now this is not a traditional whiteboard, this is a smart board here at ClickBank, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna use it for the first time and hopefully it'll all work for us. So if you look at my book funnel, the first thing that starts out is a page kind of like this. And I'm always looking for like what's happening on the top 1/3 of a page, right? Because that's where people see initially, they don't have to scroll anything. And so I want to make sure this top third of our page was very, very powerful and grabbed people and got them to understand what the offer was quickly. Okay, so I had a video right here that kind of explained what it was. I had a good old headline up here. And that's the basics of the page, okay? Here's my video, I'll draw a little picture of me. And then I had more of a long form sales there down here with testimonials and stuff like that to kind of try to sell it for those people who are scanners. We got people who are impulse buyers from right here and people who are scanners who want to see more. That's why I have kind of more of the long form sales letter. Now, one of the really cool things we did here that's possible inside of ClickFunnels, and it's really hard to do anywhere else, is we did what we call a 2-step order form. Now, I was doing a free book funnel for my book. With Tony's book, we also did a free book funnel. For Dave's, they didn't want to do a free book funnel, so we kind of tweaked it, or we made a paid book with free shipping. So there's different ways to kind of do this, but conceptually, this is how it works. And what we do is on step number 1, we ask them for their credit cards, all right, S1, or excuse me, their shipping address. Like, where do you want us to ship this to? So that was the first step there. They put in their shipping address, then they click the next button, and the little thing redirects and says, now what's your credit card? So you can put in your credit card information. And then right between the credit card form and then the submit button, we put in this little thing that I call an order form bump. This is something we kind of developed a couple years ago and had such a huge impact. And I wish I could spend hours talking about the benefits of it. But the key is you should use an order form bump. They work. They're built in the ClickFunnels already. It's very easy to do. And so we had this little order form bump where right before they submit their credit card, they could say yes to a special offer. Okay. Now and then they clicked the little yes button and they added that to their order. Now for me, what the special offer was is we made an audio version of my book. Okay. We did something different for Tony. Tony's book is all about a whole bunch of different interviews and things like that. So we took some footage of one of his interviews and gave that away as the bump. So there's a lot of different ways to kind of do that, but something that's like a complimentary offer that you can basically explain in one sentence. You don't have a lot of copy there. So it's a very short kind of thing. And that was the first part of the funnel. Now, after somebody purchased the book, then we started taking them over to our upsells. Okay. Now, the biggest thing you got to learn about upsells is that the reason why an upsell works or why it doesn't work is all about sequencing. Okay. One of the things that I learned, and I learned this initially because we had a free book offer for my book called .com Secrets Labs, which is all about split tests and conversions and things like that. And so we were selling that book, and I thought, man, someone who buys this book, they've proven to me that they're interested in split tests, right? So that must be what they're passionate about. So then my upsell was I started selling more split test stuff to them. And I thought, like, that makes logical sense, right? And unfortunately, it did not work at all. Like, worst conversions of anything I'd ever done. And I rebuilt this funnel 5 or 6 times, nothing was working. And finally, I was like, you know what? Maybe after they bought this book, in their mind, they thought that problem's been solved. I was thinking about it like an itch. Like, I come somewhere to buy something because I got an itch. And as soon as I buy it, I've scratched that itch. Even though I may not have the answer yet, I still feel like I've gotten that itch scratched. For example, if you buy a weight loss product, you go online, you buy it, and even though like you haven't actually lost any weight yet, just the act of buying it, you're like, okay, now I've bought that, like I've solved that problem. And so if my next upsell, if I'm in the weight loss market, is here's more ways to lose weight, traditionally doesn't convert very well, right? And so for me, we transitioned from here to my book about online businesses. Now how we transition now to traffic. So my first upsell became traffic, because by them having this, the next issue they're gonna have in their life, next problem is how do I get traffic? How do I get people to actually show up? So that became my first upsell, and a video here of me talking about that. And then we had a big yes button if they wanted to buy it, and then no thanks if they didn't. And then from there, it transitioned to our second upsell, which is basically for me, it was our sales product, our webinar product. And we sell this for $297. So the price point of this for me was $197. The price point over here was $297. Same thing in video, doing a really quick pitch. They have a yes link and a no link, and they can choose what they want. And then from there, we took them to the last page, and we had what I call an offer wall. So this page basically says, thank you so much for buying. And then underneath it, I'm like, hey, by the way, if you want to buy some more stuff, here's a bunch of links to my other products. And I just had a couple like links to other products and services that I sell. They could then go and buy if they wanted to. So they'd leave my funnel, they go to another funnel. And that was kind of the sales funnel. Okay, very simple, very easy. But right now, as the last time I checked the stats, what was cool about it is if you looked at this whole process, people coming in, they're buying a book for free. I think they pay $7.95 shipping and handling. But if you look at the entire funnel here, for every free book we gave away, on average, we make $32 from this upsell flow. Okay, across all the customers that come through here. So why is that important for you? Well, if I can give away a free book and I make $32, how much money can I come back here and spend in ads to give away that free book? Okay? It depends. For all you guys, it's going to be different. For some people, you're going to spend up to $32. You might spend $31.99, okay, because you're making a little bit of profit. For me, I was okay actually losing money because after someone goes through my funnel, then I sell them hiring coaching programs and things like that. So I could actually lose money on this, and it didn't even matter to me. So for me, I knew that I got $32 to spend to give away a book. So now I could go incentivize affiliates. I'll pay you $32 to give away a book, or $20, or $25, whatever that might be. I could go to Facebook. I could spend a lot more money because I knew exactly how much money I could spend to give away a free book. Okay, now this funnel, again, like I said, after we kind of designed that, it gave us the ability to start scaling and growing very, very rapidly. So that's what we did here with the .com Secrets book. Okay, and so for me, like again, I know for every book I give away, I make $32. Now it's nice if I look at my metrics. I think on Facebook we average about $10 to $12 to give away a free book. With affiliates, we pay them on average about $20 to give away a free book. So I have a bunch of things we're doing, and so we're typically very profitable for every free book we give away. And people, my wife still can't quite understand. She's like, why in the world do you give away for free? Like, how do you make any money on it? And for me, I understand that, hey, it's because I make money in the funnel, but then also I get a customer. Now I can, when I take them to the second funnel or the third funnel, that person is now completely free. It doesn't cost me any money to acquire those customers. That's what's exciting. And so that's kind of the same process, again, like I said, we did with Tony Robbins, okay? He had his book right here. We found an order form bump that complemented it very easily, which was, again, this is the book all about his investing book. The upsell now is some interviews from his investing book. Then his first upsell is his one of his personal development programs. This is one of his time mastery and his relationship programs. And then from here, we take him to the thank you page, which gets people to apply now for his coaching program. Okay, similar concept we did with Dave Ashby with his new book. We came through and kind of the same kind of concept, found a complimentary offer, complimentary upsells, and that became now his sales funnel as well. Okay, so that's kind of the concept of how this funnel works. So for you, you got to start thinking about this for you. Okay, because again, I'm giving you this funnel for free. You can go take it, load it into ClickFunnels, edit it, drag and drop, put your videos in here, make it the way that you want yours to be made. But that's kind of how it works. So you got to start thinking through, like, well, what's my free offer? Okay, what's my book going to be? What's my bump going to be? What's my upsells? Like, what are the things I've got that I can start putting into this funnel? Okay, now some of you guys might think that's awesome, Russell, but I don't have a book. I don't want to write a book. It seems really hard to write a book. Okay, the exact same funnel I've seen people do for all sorts of things. I've seen people do. I got some friends who do free credit card knives. So they get from China for like 30 cents, and they sell them through here, and they make insane amounts of money through a funnel just like this. I've seen people do it with free CDs, free DVDs. I've seen people do it with almost everything you can think of. They've done that. So I like thinking about, how do I take part of my product, something I'm selling, and just take a piece out, or create some special content I can then give away in a really cool way. And now we got a funnel that we can monetize and make a whole bunch of money with. So that's kind of how it works. So down below this video, there should be a link. It's a share funnel link. You'll click on that, and my entire book funnel will magically appear inside of your ClickFunnels account. You can go and start playing with it, start editing it, start moving it around. I think you're gonna love it. So that's it for this video. Now on the next video, I want to share with you guys some really cool things. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna share with you guys is a tool that you've heard me mention many times, and hopefully you've had a chance to play with it. I've tried to offer you a free trial in the last 2 videos, and this tool is called ClickFunnels. It's a tool that's completely transformed my business, but not just ClickFunnels, there's a couple other things inside of ClickFunnels that most people don't even know about. We've got a tool inside there called Backpack and a tool called Actionetics that's completely transformed the way that my company runs, as well as tens of thousands of other entrepreneurs all around the world. And so what I'm gonna do on the next video is I'm gonna show you a demonstration of how to take these funnels I'm giving you and how to take those now and actually turn these into sales tools that are gonna make you a ton of money. I'm gonna show you how to make the pages, how to set them up, how to sequence them right, how to connect everything, how easy it is to design them, to edit them, to change them. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Plus, again, like I said, you're gonna be able to see behind the scenes of what Backpack can do for your company. If you're wondering, like, how do I get traffic? How do I get people to come to my website? Backpack is the tool that'll give you the ability to easily do that. And then you might think, like, what's Actionetics? How does that work? Well, Actionetics is the tool that'll give you all the ability to do all of your marketing automation, all the emails, the text messages, all the things you need to do to promote your product and services are all inside of Actionetics. People always ask me, well, Russell, this sounds really, really cool, but like, what else am I gonna need besides ClickFunnels? And the honest reality is that the only tool I use in my company is ClickFunnels. It runs the entire backbone for everything we do, and I'm gonna show you guys that in the next video. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Show up with me, I'm gonna show you some cool things, and I wanna show you a couple real quick cartoon animator videos to show you exactly what Actionetics, Backpack, and ClickFunnels are, and hopefully it'll get you excited and motivated and ready for our video for tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys then, and you'll have a chance to see behind the scenes of ClickFunnels.